Good morning, everybody. Glad to have you here today. Thank you for joining me this fine Friday morning. If you will, if you'd like to, find us in the book of Philippians chapter 2, and we'll be beginning in verse 15. I'm not going to read this passage. It's kind of lengthy, so for the sake of time, but I'm going to kind of plod through it here, and appreciate you again. If you're able, if you will, like, share, comment on the post, and I hope everything sounds okay. Been having all kinds of microphone problems. I think got them straightened out, so we'll start today in verse 15. He has told us in verse 14 to do all things without grumbling or disputing. Then he tells us in verse 15 to be blameless and innocent. He's telling us why we do things without grumbling or disputing, basically so that our reputation is what he is saying here, so that when people look at our life, they see us being pure in our dealings, pure in our actions. To be blameless means to be free from fault, to be above reproach. The way I always think about it is this way: that if someone said, oh, so and so over there, he did this, that the first response will be, no, I don't believe that. That's not the kind of person he is. He doesn't live that way. He doesn't act that way. Instead of somebody were to say that you did such and such, and I'm not going to pull out an example, but if you were to be accused of something, somebody go, well, that doesn't surprise me at all. He is pretty bad. No, we should be living a life that is blameless and harmless or innocent is what the word means. We should be Teflon, that accusations don't stick. We should live a life that is above reproach. When people would throw accusations, that they don't stick to our life, that they're not believable, that we are without blemish or spot. We're living as the children of God. Even though we're in a crooked and twisted world, he says we shine as lights. We stand out as being different in a immoral, rotten society, and that's the challenge for a believer in this world, so that we hold fast to the word of life. And Paul says that we are able to be witnesses, that others would see Christ in us, and they would be drawn to Christ. They would be drawn to a saving knowledge of Christ because of the life that we are living. And Paul says, I've lived that kind of life. I've poured myself out as that kind of sacrifice. I am an example for you of what that looks like. And Paul's not, I don't think, saying that in any way in an arrogant way. But it's something that all of us should strive for in our life, to be able to say to our children, to our grandchildren, to young believers, listen, I will be an example for you. I'm going to give my life. I don't want to run in vain, as Paul says. I'm running my life. I'm laboring so that you can see what a child of God should look like, and how they should behave, how they should react, how they should respond, that we live our life without blemish, and again, those words, blameless and innocent. That is the goal for us as we go out today, and remember, as Paul says, we are going out and living in a crooked and twisted generation. A perverse generation is another way of saying it. Is what the King James calls it, a crooked and perverse nation. We live in that kind of world. Nobody would dispute that. But as believers, we should be blameless and harmless, or blameless and innocent. Think about that today as you deal with people. Don't go down and stoop to the perverse nation level, but be blameless and innocent. Have a great day. We'll see you here tomorrow morning.